Welcome back, everybody, to another Satisfactory Early Access video. My name is JawshyGG, and today we're going to do some, I guess, quote-unquote quality of life stuff, but not really at the same time. This thing keeps talking to me, and it's really annoying, so I'm going to pick it up. Yeah, I am. Leave me alone. Then, of course, we got some raw quartz here. So, yeah, I ended up streaming on the video on this series or on this save, and as you can see, I made a tractor. It's so pretty. It's doing its due diligence to collect our coal and everything. Yeah, so we're going through the processes. So if you didn't catch the live stream, it should be up by now. You'll also notice I did color. I figured out I accidentally fat fingered X and found out that you can color the different things. So I just went ahead and colored a couple. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So I just went around and colored. And if you did not see the craziness that we have done so far, so obviously we kept most of the stuff over in that area the same. We do have our iron ore going into a foundry here with our coal that is being delivered through the tractor that just went by into our truck station, which is beneficial as it allows us the opportunity to be able to get steel ingots to create our other material. So right now we have our steel beams coming through here, or our steel ingots coming through here, and being created as steel beams, and the steel beams are then being pushed in with modular frames to make our versatile frameworks, which you can see up in the top right. We have 112 of those so far because I have an assembly or a conveyor here to our space elevator. I do have a couple other things. Obviously, I need the other two, the smart, whatever that thing's called. The smart, yeah, it's in one of these. It's in this one. The smart plating and the automated wiring. I still need to set those up and figure out a solution to get those automated. I do have over here another assembler right here pulling rods and screws in to make rotors that is then being sent down into this assembler, which is also pulling well, no, this is pushing, which is also pulling the reinforced iron plates, and this is making our smart plating. So I have to figure out a good way to get the smart plating from here to our assembler, which I think I can do, similar to how I did this one right here by clipping through literally everything to get it over here to this assembler. I could probably just set up a system or something to get it over there, but we'll figure that out when time comes. But this video, we're going to, the first thing I did say I was going to do in the video was I was going to go back down to this cave. So I went down to this cave and ran across the stingers, I believe they're called, or whatever they're called. Yeah, I don't have them in here, but there is a mode for arachnophobia. So I, enabled that. And of course, this turns the spiders into something that's a little less scary. But I haven't seen them, and I'm a little terrified of what they'll look like. So I don't think they have come out just yet. I think we have to wait a little bit longer for them. I think it's their spawn rates, or I don't know what their spawn rates are, but I think he said once every cycle or so they'll spawn back in. But we do have our power now coming from the coal generator. I'm actually going to head over there and kind of show you guys here in this recording, just in case you didn't catch the live stream and you didn't go back and rewatch it, because it is in a different section. It's not going to be located within the playlist. I will likely be doing live streams here and there over the course of the next couple of months, or next couple of weeks, I should say. One or two a week, maybe probably just one a week. But we will work on kind of building the base, making it look a little bit nicer. The stream itself was about 3 hours, so if you have the time, I would definitely recommend going and watch it. I may go back through and put in some key points or points that you can click on with timestamps to figure out when certain things happen. But you can see we do have wiring ran all, or power wiring ran all the way back down this way. And there's also a pure iron node over here that we could potentially utilize. But in the retrospect and the reality of things, we don't necessarily need to worry about it so much right now. I also was made aware of the fact that there are actually 4 coal nodes over here, which I was only really tracking 1 coal node. And I'm honestly kind of grateful for them telling me that there is more than one down here, because when I tell you it was a little frustrating to have to do the coal down here and then thinking to myself that I would need to get coal from somewhere else as well. Another big thing I like is I can actually look right here and see that the tractor is coming behind me, so I need to not get ran over. I don't know if this thing will hurt me, but this is actually a lot smaller than I anticipated it would be. Like, I thought this dude was going to be a lot bigger. Don't mind me. I thought it was going to be like a massive tractor, but it's just that little cutie right there. Look at the little dude go. He's a cutie. Yeah, I had to I had to keep on, because you have to plot the. So if you're unfamiliar with this, you have to plot the pathway that it will take, the route, and then set it up to basically run AI. But yeah, and you'll notice it's going over there. So we'll start off over here. We have 2 water extractors now. I did find out the water will not, basically the water is infinite, so we're okay on that point. And we also have 4 coal generators over here doing their thing, building up a decent amount of, sorry, my head itches, building up a decent amount of electricity for us, or power for us, I should say. So we have these 4 cables systems here. I'm actually really I love how this looks. It's beautiful. You can see right here it's producing 300 MW and it's only consuming about 140-ish. So we still have a decent amount of power that can be utilized. But we have this power going all the way back to our base, as well as all back here, which this actually reminds me, this isn't actually set up over here, so I need to go set this up real quick. As you can see, I did not finish this, so clearly I'm doing something wrong with my life. Which, now that I know how large or how big the how big the tractor is. Wait. Now I know how big the tractor is. I don't have to worry so much about it impacting it by any means. So should be fine. Should be fine. All right, here we go. Now we can do this. Conveyor belt too long. Oh, wasn't that exciting? I don't know how long I can make this. Just right here should be fine. Okay, whatever. It's okay if it impacts right there. But basically, this is going to start pulling our coal, and this is going to double our overall coal consumption or production, or whatever the phrasing you want to use is. Because I have 2 nodes right here, and I have 2 nodes over here, and I'll show you those 2 nodes here in a second. But these 2 nodes over here, I have set up in a way to where one is supplying back over there to provide to our 4 core generators, and this node right here is only being used for our tractor situation. So we have coal being delivered on this belt right here into the fuel point where it will fill up, and then once the tractor comes, once it stops here, it will fill up its fuel from here to the tractor, it'll basically say, hey, okay, well, I see that you only have, 60 fuel. Here's 40 more to top you off. And then this one, so when it's not coming this way, it's going down this way. This one's going into the actual storage. And what that's going to do is that's going to then allow, when the tractor comes through, it is going to load whatever is in the storage here into the tractor, and then the tractor is going to do a U-turn and then go back the way it came. So the two nodes over here, so we have the one node right here, which is being utilized for our coal generator, right? Our coal plants right now. We have this one that's going into a container, which is full, and then that is basically pushing it down this line to our multiple generators over there. The other one is right here, but there's this giant rock on the top of it, and I can't break it, so I do need explosives to destroy that, and then I'll have a fourth coal deposit available to us, and that will come into that will be huge once we actually get everything organized over here, because I've been looking at a couple different people's what's that? I've had a couple people show me their worlds, their saves, and what I might end up doing is branching out with foundations over the lake and have water extractors on the sides, and then have the coal generators basically like in the middle there, and then that's going to be supplied with coal and everything. But that's something that I'll have to kind of work on over time. So I wonder if I can ride this thing while it's driving the route. If I can just grab on. You can see it's doing the U-turn now, and it's coming back this way. Haha, I can. No, I can't. Joke's on me. But I will just drive this sucker back. Yeah, this thing is a behemoth. This thing is hilariously beautiful. I think there's other vehicles that's in the game too. Come on, baby, you could do it. I think there's other vehicles that are in the game too. I think it just takes time for me to. It'll take time for me to get to that point. And you can see down on the bottom, I have 92 coal out of 100. I'm going a whopping 47, 42, 24 kilometers per hour. But this thing can be a beast. This thing can be quite difficult to maneuver with. Sometimes it'll randomly do a U-turn, which is kind of funny. I wonder if I get out of it, if it'll just continue on its way on the plot. I'll just try that right here. Yep, it just continues on its path. It's like, thanks for the ride. All right. That's funny. Yeah, you can see it's the power's being delivered all the way back over to our base. Now we don't have to worry so much about power consumption. More or less, we have to worry about resource creation. So that's where things are going to get a little tricky for us. So we're going to have to do something to figure out a solution for our resources. And this is where many of you guys have been giving me phenomenal tips, and I'm very appreciative of it. Like this right here, I need to figure out a good solution to speed up the creation of screws, because we're getting 40 per minute and only 20 of them are being shipped over here, while the others are being shipped over here to our rotors. We're going to need both the plates and the rotors here. So this is where things get a little funky. Oh, well, this is also a big reason why. Okay, let's actually, while we are here messing around with this, let's do this. I have this set for 5, so we'll do this right here. And then we'll do this right here. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here to our our ginormous space elevator that honestly is a lot bigger than I initially anticipated it being. You can see where it's at right there, and then what we'll do is we'll do this right here, that right there, and then we'll do that right there. And now what we'll do is we will connect these two. So obviously we won't be able to connect them directly. So there is another thing that we're going to have to do here, which is fine. We'll just have to actually have it pointing this way. So I could probably do one like right here. So those are not going to allow me to... So that's going in. So... Interesting. This is the definition of spaghetti, am I right? Conveyor belt is too steep. Okay, not a problem. Beautiful. Even though the conveyor belt is going down right there, whatever. So now we should be able to jump up here and see. Yep, they're being moved down. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, jumped too far. Okay, so now you can see them coming down here. Don't worry about the clipping. It's not a problem. And then, of course, it's going to go all the way down here. And then it's just going to be like, you know what? I decide I want to take a complete sharp left turn. And then it'll go into here. And then it will be delivered right into our beautiful this. Yeah, that's exciting. All right. So since we've done that, we now have the smart plate somewhat being automated. Of course, it's a slow automation. It is being automated. Last but not least is automating our automated wiring. So what do we need for automated wiring? I guess the best way to find out would be to come over here to it. Technically, we could just do the codec, but we can go through the to this bad boy, and we can see we need a stator and cabling. So stators require... We can come back over here. I could have just looked in there while I was in there, but whatever. I like to be difficult, okay? Stators require steel pipes and copper wire. So that's where this side comes into play. So we have... I can actually get rid of this. We have coal. We have iron. We have a way to move stuff down here. I have copper sheets going in here. I have copper wire going in there. I can then set basically a break off point right here, set up an assembler right here to assemble the stator, which I don't think a stator will be able to be made. The stator can make, I don't think I can make the stator in the, Yeah, I can't make the stator in the constructor. I have to make that in the assembler because I need, again, copper wire and, what do I need again? Steel pipes. That's what it was. And steel pipes can be made in that, though. So steel pipes require 3 steel ingots. So 3 steel ingots make 2 steel pipes. And then 1 stator is made with 3 steel pipes and 8 copper wires. So let's do this where we will now create a... Y'all ready for this craziness? I hope you're ready for this craziness. Well, we will create a splitter right here. And then now, because we have this merger right here and this little bit of stuff right here, what we can do instead is set up an foundry, which we need 10 modular frames and 10 rotors. So let's head back over here real quick. See if we have 10 rotors available. Probably not, knowing my luck. All right, this way. We have 42. We'll just do that right there. Now we have 10. Perfect. So we have 10 rotors. Now we just need the modular frames, which we should have plenty over here. Don't think we need that many. For a foundry, we just need 10. Okay, cool. And then our assembler requires 4 more rotors. Beautiful. What am I doing? I'm a doofus. Okay, so we just need 4 more rotors and 5 more concrete. Not a problem. Now we just need 5 more concrete. Since this is where our iron and coal will meet, what we're going to do here is I'm going to craft a pole right here. And then I'm going to power from there to there. Get rid of this one and power from there to there. That should, in theory, make sure that all of our stuff has power. Good. Okay. Just have to make sure. Okay, so now we'll come back over here. We'll grab our foundry. Which actually, we can get rid of this. We can move that somewhere else. Now that I think about it, I kind of want to move that, but we'll be fine. We'll put our foundry basically right in front of our entrance to our base, our hub. And then how we're going to do this is we're going to, this is actually, this wouldn't work out the way I would want it to. Because this is coming into it, but these are going that way. So I will need to do this. This is a merger. So that's going to be merging it, when in reality, what I really want to do is do this. This. And then instead, we're going to create a splitter. Don't care if it's connecting with anything because that's not important. Okay. Now we'll get rid of these, and then what we'll do here is we'll bring these out to there. And of course it's going to clip through that, but it's fine. And then we'll bring this out to right here, and then this to right there. Beautiful. Okay. And then now we'll take power from there and put it right there. And then we will select steel ingot right there. And then make sure that this is all as tight of a fit as I can make it. So I could just move this over here. In theory, I could. I'll just do this instead. That one to here. Get rid of that wire. That one to here. I can get rid of that wire. And then that one to here, and I can get rid of that wire. Now, when I get rid of this, it'll basically stop that one until I do that. Beautiful. Okay, so this one has all 4, but this one is already connected to that. So now we have these creating our steel ingots. So that should help out a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably set up another storage container somewhere. Probably like out of the way, somewhere where I'm not going to be like maybe like right here. And then we won't store all just yet, but what I will do, I'm actually curious. This is going outbound, so I couldn't do anything with that. Oh boy, okay. We'll do this, and I'll put all my leaves in there. Those in there. Those. Those. What else? I think that's everything I really need. Put in there. And then I'll just take off. Basically, all of this stuff will go down here. And then take off. Cool. And then again, all of these. Okay. 12 iron ingots that I need to get rid of. Darn. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll just do that. It's okay. Now, what we'll do is, since we've removed everything from there, we can now delete that. So the next thing that we'll need to do with steel beams is for us to make that advanced wiring automated wiring right here. Requires the stators and the cables. The stators require, again, the steel beams and the wire, which means we're going to need to make a constructor right here. Pop that right there. Then this right here will be our steel pipes. And then we will power this sucker up. And then after that, with our steel cabling, with our steel pipes, we have to push this through an assembler, which we will put, honestly, probably like right here maybe, because so for the automated wiring we're going to need a couple things as well, which what we can do here is we can add this to-do list, if I could talk properly, goodness gracious. So a stator is again going to require us to connect our steel pipes here to copper wires, which to do this, what we can do is we can do a logistical splitter right here and then go straight from there to there. And then what that will do is then allow us to create our stator. Now our cables are a different story though, because our cables are going to need to also go through an assembler, or not our cables, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say here. This is going to require us to go through a if I could think properly, this is also going to require us to go through another assembler with a stator and cabling. So in theory, what I could do is I could come back over here to my assembler, which I do have enough for, thankfully. And then I can do this right here and basically just plop this bad boy down right here. Nope, that's a little bit too close. Keep forgetting I can do this to where it's like right there, and I can actually look. So that right there I think will be okay, but I think the cabling is actually the problem I'm going to have here. Maybe what we can do instead of that is I can do this right here. I don't want it like that. I want it further away than that. That'll be okay. Okay. Do walls. And then foundations. $2 meter, and then we'll do it on this side. Okay. So now I can get rid of these. Which actually, maybe I should keep those there. Okay. And then we'll do a 2 meter ramp maybe. Nope, I need a 4 meter ramp. That will bring us up here, and then of course I can do a 1 meter ramp right here. And then now I have the ability of getting up here. So, next big thing that I probably should do is move this out of the way. Look, I'm doing this in the most efficient possible way, okay, guys? This is the way that I am wanting to make this work, okay? Okay. Okay. And now we'll do another 2 meter foundation right there, 2 meter foundation right there, and then looky here. Now we have this right here all to play with because I like to make things as disgusting as possible. This is horrific. I was told this is probably the best way to do it. Anyway, okay, so reason for this is because I want to build out a assembler. I think right here will be okay. And now what we can do is I can do this right here and go up and then have it come like this right here, go up even more, and do this right here, go up even more, and now I can come back over here. I just realized it's in the back, not the front. It's fine. Do it right there. And then... Wait, no, that's not right. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, guys. I'm wrong. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Now I can bring it out this way. Or actually, no, I could bring it out down here and then do it like that. Look at there. Now we have straighters going in there straight through a rock. Beautiful. And this is going to build our automated wiring. Okay, so the stators, obviously, this is going to require power. So we're just going to do this right here to right here. Beautiful. Now we need the cables. So this is where things get a little funky because we have a bunch of cables in here, and we have copper wiring. Now I don't necessarily need this anymore, and I don't need this and this anymore. So what I'm gonna do is instead of sending it this way, I'm gonna send it up there to there and not have anything in there. So I'm gonna keep the splitter here for the time being, just because I want to make sure that wait, this isn't right. Okay, hold on. This is a merger, not a splitter. Done that multiple times now. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll do logistics, and then we'll do a splitter that way, and now we'll do it this way. Beautiful. And then of course I'll take this one out, and then I will grab all of the cables that I have in here and throw them, even though I don't think I'll be able to put that many cables in here. I won't be able to, no. That's fine though. So now that we have our everything automated at this point, what is the next step? Well, that's very simple. Thanks for asking. I don't know why I said that. The next big step here is for us to make another one of these right here, and then we'll do it this way right here, and then instead of this, we'll do this right here, and then we'll connect it directly into there, and then that will send our automated cabling directly to our space elevator. So now we have all of the big dogs required for the next phase completion, automated and pushing out. You can see there are so many of them already. Wow, this is insane. What's that, 6? That's 6 of them so far. Wow. But it's definitely going to take some time, so we just have to be patient with it. There's a lot of possibility. This looks so terrible. The next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab all of these. No, I'm not going to grab all of those. I'm going to go back over here. Let's go over here real quick. What do we got? Do we have any room in here? That's concrete. I don't think we have any room in here. We do not. Okay, so I think that's pretty much going to do it for this video. We've done quite a bit today. We've automated, or basically provided our space elevator with the multiple automation. So yeah, appreciate all you guys watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.